Fortune of the Barrens has been out for about a day now, and I wanted to go over some of the standout decks. Now, I don't recommend crafting anything this early on in the meta. I recommend experimentation, playing your own stuff, but people keep asking me, you know, what are the best decks? These are definitely going to change. These are not refined, and the meta is going to constantly shift, so be careful using any dust. Well, let's go ahead and start here with BZRK, maybe Berserk's Control Warrior. They hit top 100 legend. They said they had a 60% win rate. Very interesting list here. We have quite a few new cards and also new cards just from the core set. We got the Watchposts, we got the Outrider's Axe, Ranker here, we got Talon Fordring, Shield Maiden, and Alex Straza. Also, it's Cthulhu, by the way, but a lot of cool things here. My favorite cards are the Outrider's Axe and the Ranker. Ranker is insane for these small but wide boards. Maybe you're playing against a dude paladin, maybe a rogue, maybe a zoo warlock of some sort, or if they're big and wide, you can combo Barov with the Ranker in order to get a ton of armor. And then Outrider's Axe is absolutely bonkers, man. Being able to constantly draw is so good. You do take a lot of damage because you're constantly slapping minions, but you get to get that armor through Shield Maiden, through Ranker, through Alex healing. It's not really armor, but you know, healing. And what's crazy about the axe is you can use Corsair Cash to give it 1 extra durability. It already has so much durability, so this is just, it's insane. You're constantly swinging that thing away, and even if you're just going face for some damage, just smorking them with it, maybe in some situations, it is a control deck, but you know, maybe you're just slapping their face, getting some chip damage in. Warrior does seem to be doing quite well, so maybe this is the direction to go, or maybe it's more in the Rush Frenzy control build. We don't really know yet, but again, Berserk hitting top 100 with this one. We got No Hands hitting rank 5 with Feno's Watchpost Rogue. Now this list is pretty crazy. I was messing around with Watchpost Rogue, but this is way better than the version I was messing with. We got Kazakus in here in that 4-mana slot. Kazakus just very, very impressive. Always having a good turn 5 play if you manage to play him on curve, or you could just make the little golem if you want. You don't need to have the larger golems. Now use those efficient Octobots very, very wisely. You can discount your entire hand. And then we have Field Contact here, which can constantly just draw through your deck, which is, it's insane with Penflinger. I'm not going to play this list because I just don't. Penflinger, I don't want to hear it. But you can go Field Contact, Penflinger, play a spell, get those back, play the pens again, constantly just cycle, play out those Watchposts, play Kargal to summon a bunch of dudes, and then you can Shadow Step your Kargal, and you can play it again later, make more dudes. Play Jandis, you could Shadow Step your Jandis, make more things. We got Prize Plunderer to just chew through these minions that your opponents put down. We got Mancrick in here so we can find the dead wife. And yeah, just a lot of people playing Watchpost Rogue. I think people will learn to play around the Watchpost, but for right now, the cards seem absolutely insane, and you're going to be seeing a lot of these in every deck. But Rogue seems to really be able to capitalize on Kargal. We got Gaby hitting rank 1 legend with a couple lists, one being a Minion Mage, I think, and the other one being a Miracle Priest. So this is Zanananan's Miracle Priest, and it's kind of similar to the old Miracle Priest of last expansion, where we have the Veil Weaver and we have the Blood Weaver, and those kind of just synergize together, and we do have Rally to bring them back. And then hopefully your opponents can't deal with your Veil Weaver and your Blood Weaver combo, and then you just constantly get random things, and then you just go to town on them. We do have Samuro in here also, being able to buff that up with maybe a Power Word Feast, maybe an Apotheosis can be really crazy. And then we have Zyrella in here because it's a nice little AoE clear. But other than that, it seems like you're trying to get a lot of good random stuff. So if you like Priest, you like Miracle Priest, maybe this is the way to go right now. Random surprise. We do have Meati hitting rank 2 legend with no minion Cthulhu Mage. Now I believe Meati was already rank 1 legend with the Libram Paladin, but he did go 9 and 4, and I personally also like No Minion Mage a lot. Using Incanter's Flow to just discount your entire deck and then constantly churning through it. Wildfire here for that increased hero power damage, and then maybe you use Font of Power and you can find Mordresh, or maybe multiple Mordreshes, really. This list is also running Cthulhu, so you can, you know, complete those pieces and destroy your opponent with Cthulhu perhaps. People are probably going to ask, why no Deck of Lunacy? I know APX Void is running Deck of Lunacy, but I guess this you actually want to complete Cthulhu in this build. The amount of cycle in no Minion Mage is just, it's really crazy, man. With the refreshing Spring Water being 0 mana draw 2, sometimes actually negative mana, because if you discount it through Incanter's Flow and then you draw it, let's say it's 2 mana or 3 mana, you're actually gonna get mana. And yeah, I don't know, I'm personally really enjoying no Minion Mage, and I'm quite excited for the archetype. We got Molino hitting a 117 legend here with this OTK, or I guess it was Hockey Boys hitting 117 legend with Molino's Hunter. A really cool list here, a Watchpost Hunter. We were running the Far Watchpost, we're running the Morshan Watchpost, and then we have this combo, this OTK with the Pulling King Crushes. Maybe you pull it with the Selective Breeder, and then maybe you buff those up with the Warsong Wrangler, and then you got a bunch of big crushes in your hand. You play Leerox, and then they can all go face. Now, I was playing a list very similar to this, and I ended up just winning through Rhinos. Rhinos and Trium Crescent are absolutely insane. So instead of going big on your Crush, you go big on your Rhino. But this list has Crush. So if the meta is slow enough to allow you to complete that Crush, this is pretty interesting. We have a lot more ways to get those Crushes in our hand than we did before because of the Selective Breeder, because of the Wrangler. I love both of these cards. They're really good. And then we got Piercing Shot, which can just constantly remove minions and chunk at your opponent's face. We got Polkelt in here to make it so you can get Leerox a bit more consistently, as well as Talon Forging to find that Crush, find that Leerox. And all in all, I think there's going to be a solid OTK Hunter this set. Pretty exciting. So if you guys like OTK Hunter or you have Leerox and Crush, definitely try this out. Again, maybe mess around with a Rhino build as well. Rhino Hunter has been good last expansion. I think this set, it's also going to be pretty solid. So we are getting close to the 100K sub mark. Half of you are not subbed, so I would appreciate it if you guys did. This is a huge milestone. Maybe we'll celebrate with like a subathon or something. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Again, be careful to craft anything. You might regret it. Just try and hold off as long as you can to see how the meta shapes up, at least a couple weeks, because who knows, these decks, maybe none of them are going to be tier 1 in a week or two. Do recommend just messing with your own stuff, making your own changes, and just trying to enjoy the unstable meta. Good luck on ladder and stay hydrated.